What is up, guys? We are facing Magneto on expert mode, playing as Falcon right here, Sam Wilson. And yeah, I tried out his leadership pre-con deck and got completely wrecked by the red skull. So we're gonna change it up here. I think I'm not the biggest fan of the aerial archetype where we exhaust him and then rev them back up. So we have just super scrying here. I'm gonna call this deck I'm a scry hard because we have 3 copies of global logistics for scrying, blindfold for more looking at the encounter deck, Gambit for even more encounter deck shenanigans, Market Chain to grab surveillance teams, so we can exhaust the shoe card for the gold logistics here. Because one thing that I found with Falcon here is that looking at just the top card of the encounter deck is not enough, because if we discard the top card, the next card is worse, it kind of messes up all of our plans. So we want to look over more than one card. So Global Logistics, Blindfold Game will help us look at least 2 more cards, maybe 3 or 4 or more, right? And that's kind of the goal that we want to do there, not just look at one card with Falcon. And then we have Wiccan here, who can also discard the top card of the encounter deck to do damage, which can be really useful. We can get high boosters. Mockingbird, Nick Fury Sr., Ironheart, and Professor X, and Machine Man here as a stack of really powerful basic allies. We have one way or another, Under Surveillance, Build Support, Queen Carrier, Mansion, Heli Carrier, the 2 Power Novas, and the 3 basic doubles right here. And that is our deck breakdown here for the Amos Scryharb Justice Falcon deck right here. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can take on expert Magneto right here. And he's a much more difficult villain than the Red Skull, but I think we got a better deck this time than the leadership precon. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about Falcon yet, but we'll see how it goes leading into the scrying archetype and really just letting go of the aerial stuff here. I think is gonna be more of my playstyle. Okay, so for Magneto, for the main scheme setup stage 1A, it says to set the order case side scheme aside, which you already did, and then review the boarding party side scheme right here, which says Magneto cannot have more than 6 sustained damage, and it's going to come in with 3 initial threats. So let's put some counters on there. And then we're going to be right up here in our alter ego. And let's advance the main scheme to stage, what's that? Stage 1B, and this will come in with 1 initial threat right there. If it hits 5, it's going to advance. And then Magneto will come in with Steady and Toughness, and his one view ability is to deal each player a phase on counter card. So I think we're all shuffled up here. Let's give Magneto his Tough Stats card, and then let's fix this a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then we will be getting 1 face down encounter card from Magneto to start this game off. So yeah, I think the scrying is going to be fun, because Falcon's hero ability lets us always look at the top card of the encounter deck as long as it's during the player phase. So that's going to be helpful for us. And we'll see if we can pull out our first victory as Falcon. Alright, I think that's a good shuffle. We could dealt face on counter card with his 1 reviewed. And then I think we are good to go, guys. Okay, so we won't be able to see this card, but we can probably look at the encounter deck. Okay, let's go and do our mulligans. We're going to draw to our hands here 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ooh, we got a double with the mansion. Okay. I think. Oh man, we drew both authority events here. I don't think I want both of them right now. We have blindfold as well. Okay, if I play mansion and then I draw a card, I can't play blindfold unless it's a double. And I feel like there's not a good shot for us to get. I mean, we do have the power novel, so we can mulligan for that. That could be helpful. What do we do here, guys? Card 1 card from hand. Search for a bird card. I really want to play blindfold. Why don't we mulligan the 2 authority events here, and we'll draw 2 more back of the 6 for our mulligan. See what else we can get. Okay. If I do this, okay, that was not good. I don't think we should have mulligan, because now I want to play all of these cards, and we definitely won't be able to do everything. If I heli carrier, I could play blindfold. No global logistics. Maybe go for helicarrier and I lose a mansion. The thing is, we have build support, which could get the helicarrier in play. But helicarrier being a target for global logistics, I think would be really big for us. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, we'll use. I don't want to get a bird card. With my alter ego ability, I don't think that's a play. Okay, we do 3 resources right here, so we can play our helicarrier. 3 cost support with a shield trait. Let's actually exhaust it, and then reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. So it's going to do that. So now blindfold is going to be 2 costs. we'll use, actually, should I play X here, guys? No, let's do blindfold. This would be 2 resources here, so we can play blindfold. So blindfold has a response after she enters play. Look at the top 5 cards in counter deck, discard 1, and put the rest back in the same order. So we can scry here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we discard 1. We could get rid of this. And then we get this as our encounter card, which is not bad at all. And then master plan will be the boost. Yeah, so let's discard our obligation. And this goes back in the same order. So he's going to have a boost of 3 next turn. And then, ooh, Fabian Cortez I don't like. Okay, is there a way for us to get rid of Fabian Cortez? I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe we can do more scrying or something. Alright, so blindfold enter play. Let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form. And then during the player phase, while we're in hero form, we always play with the top card of the encounter deck face up. So we know the master plan is there anyways. Alright, let's go ahead and have blindfold door for 2 from here. She'll take a consequential damage. And if Falcon's going to door for 2, clear off boarding party. When the side skin is defeated, it flips over to sabotage master mode. Now Magneto cannot have more than 12 sustained damage, coming in with 3 per player threat there again. And then that's going to end her turn. So let's ready back up. Then we'll draw back up to hand to 5. So I feel pretty good getting the Helicarrier out. Ooh, we got a Power Novelist there. And Mockingbird as a target for that. And we could play one of these other cards. Ooh, so we aerial retcon. We may be able to get rid of Fabian Cortez. Okay, so what we're doing here. Okay, so now it's a villain's phase. We flip this back face down. This is only during player phase. Okay, so Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main, goes up to 2. He's going to attack us. We're going to exhaust blindfold to defend the attack. He's hitting with a base of 3. This will be his face down boost card. And it's 2 boost icons, so 5 damage takes out blindfold. She is defeated here. Magneto has a force response after he attacks you. Place a mana counter main scheme, so we do get 1 mana counter here on the main scheme. When there are 3, we discard all the counters and we mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card and reveal it. So Magneto is going to deal us a face down encounter card now for a total of 2 encounter cards. First one is an assault. Ooh, he's going to attack us. The boost is a 3 booster. We know that. It's a helmet. It's nothing I can do, right? We just have to take the hit. I mean, I could defend. There's any point in doing that. I might as well just thwart from there and save my activation for that. I think it's going to be the better play. We play Mockingbird. We play Aerial Retcon. Yeah, okay. Alright. We just take the hit to the face. So same with the base of 3, this will be his boost card. We know it's 3, so 6 damage on Falcon. That will bring us from 10 down to 4. Big hit, and he gets a mana counter after attacking, so it goes up 2 counters. Alright. Then we get 1 more encounter card that we have to review here because we have 2, and this is magnetically sealed. When review, place 2 threat here for each ally in play. No ally, so just a side scheme coming in with 2 threat. And a crisis, so we cannot remove threat from the main scheme while the side scheme is in play. Alright, back over to our turn here. So let's think, can I play Falcon's Flocking anyway? If I play this, I play Air Retcon. No, that's not. Oh, and now that it's in player phase, we can look at the top card, which is Fabian Cortez, a 3 booster. Okay, let's go ahead and exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play one. So Mockingbird's only going to be 2 costs. This would be a double in paying for basic cards, so we can play Mockingbird. Whenever she enters play stun enemy, we can stun Magneto. He is steady though, so the stun is not going to fully stun him. He needs 2 stun sasses, but we place 1 counter on him. I'll be ready up here. I think what I want to do is just pop this right now. We can discard this. We don't exhaust to defend. That's not useful. I could also play this, but I think I'd rather get Aerial Retcon out here. Oh man, economy is a little bit rough. Let's use a resource here. We'll play the Aerial Retcon, so 1 cost upgrade. When exhaust this card and deal player face on counter card to place a Retcon counter here. As interrupt, whenever we will be dealt an encounter card, we can remove a Retcon counter from here instead to not get that encounter card, which can be useful in the future, but not this turn because I don't want Fabian Cortez as an encounter card. So yeah, Mockingbird's going to throw 1 from here. Should take a consequential damage. Falcon's going to thwart 2, clear off this side scheme here. When this defeated goes into victory display, and then we have the Orbital Decay side scheme coming out now, also with the 3 threat. Okay, so question is, do I flip down here and let Magneto pop this? Because we just cleared the other one, so I'm okay if he pops even with a high boost. If we get an advance, would be rough, but I think we do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and flip down here to Alter Ego. and then we are going to end our turn. So right back up. I think I just let him pop that. We're dropping up to hand size 6 and hopefully get a big boost here thanks to the helicarrier and the 6-card hand size. Unless, oh, we got a double here. Okay, so we can maybe get some heal or something. We could also trigger this thing. Okay, well, maybe I should have Eagle Eye Fabian Cortez. No, it's fine. I mean, I'm okay with that boost. They're just being boost icons. Okay, so it is Magneto's turn. He is going to add 1 to the main. Goes up to 3. He's going to scheme because we're in Alter Ego. Oh, this should be face down after we flip down Alter Ego. You can set a boost card. He's scheming here with a base of 2, plus a boost of 3. So 5 threat going on the main scheme. That's going to advance the main scheme because it hits 8, which is more than 5. What happens is we remove all the threat and all the mana counters. So it goes back down to 0, which is good for us. Advances to stage 2A here. And the 2A says, place 1 mana counter here. If Sabotage Maximal is not an individual display, it is an individual display, so we don't have to worry about that. So that is really nice. And then come in here with 1 initial threat and 1 mana counter. Okay, then we could dealt 1 face down counter card, which is, oh, it's an advance. Okay, he's going to scheme here with a base of 2. It's a boost to exhaust your identity. Okay, I mean, no boost icons, but the exhaust is not great because now we can't heal at our 4 life. So he would just scheme for 2, the main will go up to 3. And he does not add mana counters after he schemes, only whenever Magneto attacks. Okay, so back to our turn. So we did survive it, but still a little bit rough. Okay, what are we doing now? Do I want to get a bird? Search for a bird card. I mean, could be useful. Do I want to play, if I play the flock, play Ironheart, draw a card. I could play the bird probably. Okay, let's draw a card first. We'll use the double resource here so we can play Ironheart. 2 cost ally. When you play from here, we can draw a card. Okay, ooh, this card is really good. If I another friendly character without damage, we discard this, prevent all of that, and change the alter ego. So this will allow us to change the alter ego. Let me try to think. If I helicarrier that, I think I have to play my battlefield awareness, and I won't get the talent line down. I kind of want to get the talent line. I mean, not talent line, the Falcon's Flock. Okay, if I play Falcon's Flock, I could play into the battlefield awareness, and then we could hold on to aerial evacuation. But Vibranium Microwave could be really good too. Dang it. Okay, let's do Vibranium Microwave here. Right? And then forget about the alter ego one. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So we're not going to use our ability here. We'll exhaust the helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. This would be a resource so we can play Falcon's Flock. Oh, it's only for aerial cards. Dang it, that's fine. Okay, so we play Falcon's Flock. It comes in with 5 bird counters. So this is our resource generator, basically. So 5 counters here. And then we can remove bird counter from here to generate a energy resource for an area card. Limit once per card. Ooh, wait a minute. So I can, oh yeah, I can do it multiple times per turn because this doesn't exhaust. Okay, so we have 2 area cards in here. We can get them both down. So let's remove a counter, limit once per card. So 1 resource for an area card right here. So we can play this. This card is an upgrade. Whenever another friendly character will be dealt in my damage, we can discard this card, prevent all damage, and change the alter ego. And then if they're in the character's hero form, they can also change the alter ego. But basically, when a friendly character will be dealt damage, so it has to be another one. So basically, when an ally blocks them, will be dealt damage. We can flip down to alter ego there. Then we can use this resource again, removing our counter. So going down 3 counters here. Generates an energy resource. It's been a resource here for an aerial card. Battlefield awareness, 2 cost upgrade here. Whenever we use a basic power, we can exhaust this card top card in counter deck, and then we get +1 to the power for each icon in the card's boost area. So that will be pretty good. Okay, this will be right up. That's like our main upgrade. Unfortunately, we stay at 4 life. You're getting exhausted. Let's flip up to hero form so we can see the top card of the encounter deck, which is Senyaka, a 3 booster. Okay, so 3 booster there. I think I just get rid of the magnetically sealed, right? Yeah, let's store for 1, store for 2 from magnetically sealed. Clear off that side scheme, and then both allies will take a consequential damage. Mockingbird stays alive, 1 health, and then so is Ironheart. And do we want to do so in Yaka to us as encounter card with Arrow Retcon actually? If we get that minion, is it better than getting an encounter card? A minion. Because we get stunned after we defeat him, but we can just defeat him and just take the stun. It would be annoying though. I got a heal and I could get rid of that stun. Man, I think how bad Senyaka's in. Only 3 life minion. We get him now. We can avoid the other encounter card. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do it. Yeah, because I feel there's way worse encounter cards in Magneto's encounter deck. You know what? No, let's not do it. We're not gonna do it. We're just take our chance. We're gonna end our turn. Let's right back up. Okay, so it is gonna end our turn. We draw back up to chances here 5, and there are some nice justice cards with a power Novelist, but that can pay for the machine man and global logistics here. Okay, we got the global logistics and we got these things set up, so I think we should start going here. Okay, Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. Goes up to 4 out of 6. He's going to attack us. We're going to defend here with Mockingbird. Same with the base of 3. Sorry, this should be face down again. Because Delta boost card. Yeah, we just review the boost here, which is 3, so 6 damage. Takes out Mockingbird. Mockingbird's defeated, and after Magneto attacks, he gets a mana counter on the main. Goes up to 2 counters. We can dealt an encounter card, reveal it. Magneto missile. It just will surge. The one review is also defeats on a minion play, but there are none, so it just surges here into Shadow of the Past. Ooh, okay. This is my first time dealing with Falcon's nemesis here. Okay, we got Viper coming out. Oh, yes, Quick Strike. We got the Serpent Solutions. After Serpent Society minions is carved into our encounter deck, we do that minion to the first player as a face down encounter card. Okay, let's put the 6th threat on there. So after this guy activates, this card top 5 cards in encounter deck, so he is going to mill the encounter deck a little bit here. Hope we don't get one of these Serpent Society minions. Yeah, we had to get rid of that side thing actually against Magneto because he's going to mill with the mana counters there. So there's a very low chance, guys, because there's 3 of those minions. Or 2? 2 or 3? 2. 2 of those minions in the encounter deck. We just got to hope that the top 5 cards right here that the Viper mills is not one of those minions. And we should be good to go if it's not. Okay, so he's going to attack us here with Quick Strike. We are going to, I think we just take the hit. Yeah, okay, let's take the hit. So we draw from 4 down to 2. And after he activates his cards, the top 5 cards in the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no Serpent minion, so we don't have to do anything with that thing. Okay, so we just lose these 5 cards. Back to the player phase. We're in hero form, so top card be face up. High boost. 2 booster immune vault. Okay, I wanted a 3 booster there. Actually, I have global logistics, so I can manipulate however I want. Okay, what are we doing here, guys? I think I need to get a stun on Magneto because he's just putting so much pressure on us right now. If I play Machine Man, I need the Helicarrier to play Wiccan. I don't have aerial cards for the aerial retcon. That kind of stinks. Let me see. That means I just don't global logistics then, right? I just get Wiccan down and Machine Man. I think we need to swarm up here on allies. Okay, let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost and start to play by 1. This would be a resource, so we can play Wiccan. Okay, so Wiccan is in play now. Wiccan is going to exhaust the Thor for 1 from here. His ability is after he thwarts his card top card in the counter deck for each boost icon, deal 1 damage to an enemy. So we discard this. It's a 2 booster, so we do 2 damage to the Viper for those 2 boost icons. And then we always have the top card face up. Ooh, another 2 booster. Okay, so now Falcon sees that with the scout ability, and then Wiccan will take a consequence damage. Okay, Falcon is going to swing here. I think we play Machine Man. Yeah, we gotta take out Viper. Okay, we're gonna swing here for 2 on Viper. Use Battlefield Awareness. We make the basic power. Exhaust this card. This card top card then counter deck, and we get +1 for each icon there. So 2 plus our 2 attack. We're swinging for 4. Defeats the Viper here. So he's gone as well. Top card be face up, which is the M-type Sentinel. Ooh, okay, that might not be a bad encounter card for us to get. Actually, if Magneto is stunned, we know that's gonna be an encounter card actually. Oh wait, we can. I think we aerial retcon here. Because it can't be worse than that, right? Okay, let's use the aerial retcon here. So, exhaust this card, deal player face down encounter card, and place a retcon counter on here. So now we get this encounter card, and we can see this next encounter card with Falcon's ability, which is going to be this minion right here, Serpent Soldier with Quick Strike. Okay, So we see the encounter card. And then as interrupt, when we would be done encounter, we can remove a counter from here instead. So we can remove a counter instead of getting this next encounter card. So if I get him stunned, should be able to do that. Yeah, I think I just do that. Okay, we're gonna use a double resource here when paying for a basic card. So we can play Machine Man, and a Machine Man is going to thwart for 2, or he's gonna thwart for 1 from Orb Decay. But he has interrupt whenever he attacks for thwart. We can spend up to 3 resources. We're gonna spend 1 here, so he gets +1 thwart and attack for that. For each resource spent, which is just 1. So he's gonna thwart for 2, clear off the Orb Decay here. So now this side scheme is gone. When its defeat flips over to physical strain attached to Magneto, he loses steady. So now Magneto is fully stunned on us. So we get a break with those mana counters. Machine Man will take a consequential damage. And then I think we just end our turn here. Yeah, so we'll get 1 break turn here. Okay, let's end our turn. We're going to ready back up. It's going to be back to the villain phase. So we're going to flip this face down again. And we'll draw back up to our hands. Let's here 5. Okay, Nick Fury. Or another. Ooh, Nick Fury with a double is great. Okay. Alright, this is going to be useful. Okay. So it is Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. It goes up to 5 threat out of 6. So getting kind of close there. He's going to attack us now, but he is stunned. Activation does not go through. Since he never attacked, he will not do the force response, and he will not get a mana counter. Then we get 1 encounter card. We're about to do ourselves an encounter card. Interrupt when a player will be down encounter cards. So right now, we can remove a counter from here. So we have 1 counter, we remove it, and then we do that instead. So we don't get an encounter card. And then we review our encounter card, which is just 1, which is the M-type Sentinel here with guard. When he's defeated, we give him that new tough stats card. Okay, really want to flip down. Need to get confused to flip down. Do we have? No, X is gone, huh? Dang it. We need to. Oops, almost dropped everything. Okay, let's see. We do have Nick Fury. How many more global logistics do I have? 1 more left. If Nick draws, I don't want to use a Helicarrier for that. Could always one way or another. Then we use up and away. It's not useful here. Okay, we'll do 4 resources right here, so we can play Nick Fury. Oh wait, sorry. Before we do that, our ally limit is only 3, so let's use up an ally first. Otaka be face up with Falcon's ability. So let's see what that is. Let's see here. I want to get rid of it. You know what? I just realized I still haven't used my aerial thing yet to discard. If I can just play an aerial card, I could get rid of that. We could Falcon's Flock for Red Wing. That's fine. Let's just use Ironheart first. Ironheart's gonna exhaust. She will throw for 1 from the main. Drop this from 5 down to 4. She will take a consequential damage and get defeated. Okay. Now we're gonna use 4 resources right here, so we can play good old Nick Fury. When it's to play, choose 1. We'll pick the one and draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. We got Quinn Care. I feel like I need to play the Quinn Care because my economy is just so rough right now. But I don't think I can afford it. Right? I kind of want to play. If I just play the Quinn Carrier, like this, I could also play Soup Kitchen. Reduce the cost of next ally or support played by 2. Yeah, that could be good. We have no area card other than Red Wing. Yeah, I think we just. Let me think, guys. Okay, Nick does 2. Falcon does 2. Wiccan will discard that. That card is not good for me. Let me think. What do we do here? Then we let the main tether at 5. I need to clear that off now as well. But we're getting rid of this thing, so it's not that there won't be 1 more serpent soldier in there. Okay, let's go ahead and I think we just do the Quinn Carrier here. I need the economy pretty desperately. Actually, we could aerial retcon and just get this minion out, right? He has quick strike. Quick strike's not good. Dang, the quick strike is rough. Quick strike means I want to flip down to Alter Ego, so I could aerial evacuation to force a flip. You know what? Let's just do it. I need to get rid of this minion here. So let's exhaust this card. There's a retcon counter here. We do ourselves face down counter card. So we get this as a counter card. And then next card be face up with Falcon's ability. It's a 1 booster. Okay, 1 booster is better than no booster. So why don't we Okay, Wiccan is going to exhaust and Thor for 1 from here. He'll discard the top card of the encounter deck, and he's going to do 1 damage to enemy with his ability, so 1 on the Sentinel. And then Wiccan will take on-score damage, and we have the next card face up again, which is a 4 booster. Jeez, okay. Okay, so Falcon can just clear it out. I think that's what we do. We play Quinn Carrier, Nick and Machine will take out the M-type Sentinel. Soup Kitchen? Soup Kitchen, guys? Yeah, let's do Soup Kitchen. We'll save it. Or should I save Gambit? Should I just save Gambit, guys? I feel like I should just say Gambit. We have 1 more Global Logistics, that's fine. Let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost next level 1. This would be 2 resources, so we can play Quinn Carrier. 3 cost support, play only if your deck has Avenger Shirt, which you do have in our hero form here. We exhaust the Quinn Carrier to generate a wild resource. So we could do it to play Soup Kitchen, but I'm not going to do it this turn because I need Machine Man to swing harder, I think. Yeah. Falcon is going to Thor for 2 from Surface Solutions. We exhaust this card right here. This card talk about the encounter deck, which is a 4 booster, and we get +4 for activation. So we're going to Thor here for 6, and we see this card right there. So we're throwing for 6, defeats this side scheme here. So it's gone. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So no Servant Society Man was this card from top of the encounter deck. Okay, so that's gone. And then we're going to do Machine Man's going to swing for 2 on the M-type Sentinel. His ability here is we can spend up to 3 resources. We're going to spend 1 exhausting Quinn Carrier. So he's going to swing for 2, and Nick will swing for another 2. 4 damage takes out the M-type Sentinel. Consequent damage for both allies. So Nick takes 1, and Machine will take 1. And this guy's defeated. When he's defeated, give Magneto a tough stat score. Here he has 1. Okay, so we're getting kind of better in control here. Okay, I need to remember this minion is not good. Okay, I think that ends our turn. Let's right back up. So we need to recover because our life is so low. Let's draw back up to hands of 5. Hold on to our Soup Kitchen here, which can hopefully help us recover. Birds of Prey is not useful right now. Not useful right now. Okay, it is Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. It goes up to 5. He's going to attack us. Oh man, he's going to mill with the magic counters. That's fine. Nick Fury is going to exhaust to defense attack. He's in with a base of 3. Oh, sorry, this should be face down. He gets out the boost. We reveal the boost. It's 2, so it's hitting for 5 damage on Nick Fury. That would take Nick out. Okay, so Nick is taken out. Now we place a mag counter after Magneto attacks. When there are 3, the official rule is we remove all the 3 counters first, and then we mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card and reveal it. So we're going to start milling here. This is a magnetic card right here. So to defeat an anti-Sentinel in play, there are none, but it will surge either way. So that will surge into, oh no, seized. We review, oh no. Each player plays the top 6 cards of their deck face down here. We deck out. We immediately get dealt a face down encounter card. That is the worst card here. We're finally catching up. Then we got a seized. So we have to shuffle our deck and we get 2 more cards because it's going to be a total of 6. Oh man, dang it, dang it, dang it. The seized, guys. Seized is the worst. Man. That was a pretty bad turn of events there. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We shuffle up 5, 6 cards face down underneath the seized. We don't know what it is. And then if we defeat Seas, all those cards go back into our discard pile, and then it's going to have 3 threat there. But Magneto will also activate when we defeat Seized. So just tons of bad stuff happening there. All right, guys, we have 2 encounter cards here. Oh no, I forgot to flip down to Alter Ego with the area evacuation. Okay, do I do it here? I think I do it here. Okay, so we are going to review our encounter cards here. So we get this minion here. He has Quick Strike, so he's going to hit Falcon for 2. We're going to exhaust Machine Man to defend the attack. Right? Is Machine Man the right one to defend? Yeah, let's do Machine Man. Okay, so Machine Man's going to block this attack. Then we're going to trigger our... but we decked out. That stinks. Okay, so this won't go back to shuffle, but we're trigger this thing. With another friendly character, so this is another friendly character. We don't aim our damage. We discard this card, prevent all the damage, so we don't take the 2 damage there. And then we can change to Alter Ego form. So we flip over here to Alter Ego as Falcon. Alright, and then we got 1 more encounter card. Electric Shock. In Alter Ego, you are confused. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. Oh man. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each mana. Oh, there are no mana counters. Okay, that's fine. So you just get confused here. Alright. Oh man, oh man. Okay, back over to our turn. Okay. We Soup Kitchen here. Let's exhaust. Are we drawing any cards? If not, I'm just going to use a helicarrier. Yeah, let's exhaust helicarrier to reduce the cost. Next card, we'll play by 1. So we can play our Soup Kitchen. So 1 cost support. After you actually exhaust Sam Wilson and the Soup Kitchen, you damage equal to your recovery and reduce the cost of next hour support played by 2. So we have this down now. Let's go ahead. Let's clean this up a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to use the Soup Kitchen's ability. Exhaust Sam. We heal by 3. Goes from 2 up to 5. And then we can reduce the cost of next ally or support played by 2. So Monica Chang is 1 cost. We're going to play her. Let's be 1 resource right here so we can play Monica Chang. Now if she enters play, search your deck, hand, and discard pile for a copy of the surveillance team, and hopefully it's not in there. Do we have a surveillance team? We do. Okay, so it's still in here. Let's see what else is in here. Do we have the Nick Fury? We have X, which is going to be big. We have Nick as well. Okay, I feel like we have most of the cards that we want. Yeah, so anyways, so when we play Monica Chang, she will grab a surveillance team and put it into play. Surveillance team comes in with 3 Snoop counters, but Monica Chang will also place 1 Snoop counter on each surveillance team that we control, so it's going to have 4 here. Should be pretty good. Fortunate thing is that we are confused, which is actually really, really, really bad. And we have a Serpent Soldier to deal with. I think we take him out with our attack event. Okay, so Monica Chang brings the surveillance team into play, and the surveillance team would have 4 Snoop counters now, thanks to Monica Chang. Okay, and we definitely need that Thor move right now desperately. Okay, so surveillance team is ready up. We can exhaust and remove a counter to remove a threat from the scheme. Okay, another option is I could just play it on surveillance here on that main scheme. What is the play? Okay, I think no matter what, we always flip over to hero form. Oh yeah, we play Monica Chain for reduced cost because of Soup Kitchen. So yeah, let's flip the hero form. Let's look at the encounter deck here. So we're flipping over. Oh wait, do I want to do this? Nah, it's fine. Okay, we're maxed on allies. We're flipping over to hero form. We look at the top part of the encounter deck. The 2 booster. Okay, 2 booster means if I have Birds of a Prey, I mean, he's already wiped out anyways. If I play Under Surveillance on that main scheme, Wiccan could thwart from there, or thwart from here, do 2 damage on Serpent Soldier. Manga Chain swings for 1, takes him out. We can Surveillance to remove another threat, so it goes down to 3 threat. Sees adds 2 more, goes back up to 5. Is that the play, guys? I think I'd rather do that, I think. Yeah, let's do it. Wiccan's defeated, though. And he won't go back to shuffle, which really stinks. That Seas came out at a pretty bad time. Yeah, I think I'd do that. Oh man. Okay, yeah, let's just do it. Wiccan's going to Thor for 1 from the main, drops from 5 down to 4. He's going to use his ability, discard top card of the counter deck, 2 boost icons, so we do 2 damage to the Serpent Soldier here. And the top card will be face up with Falcon's ability. And then Wiccan will take constant damage, he gets defeated here. Okay, then what are we doing next? We're going to exhaust the surveillance. Oh, sorry, this should have 4 Snoop counters because it has 3 Monica Chain gives it 1. So we exhaust the surveillance team, remove a counter, and to remove 1 threat from the scheme. Let's take it off the main. That goes down to 3. Then Monica Chan is going to swing for 1, take out the Serpent Soldier. Should take on some damage. This guy's gone. That nemesis actually ended up being pretty rough. And then here, what's the point of this? Oh, I have extra cards. I think I might as well play this under surveillance then, I guess, right? We'll exhaust Queen card to generate a resource. This will be second resource here, so we can play under surveillance attached to the main scheme. This will increase the target threat value of the main scheme by 4. So instead of it advancing at 6, it's going to advance at 10 now. So we have a little bit more of a breathing room here. And let me think if I want to. Oh, wait, did I forget to? Oh, I forgot to do it. So I have an extra counter here to prevent an encounter card. This would be Magneto's boost. It was an attack defeats an outplaced Magneto main scheme, so he's hitting for just 3. He's hitting for 3. We defend for 2. We take a damage. Or we just take the hit to the face and then use a recon counter to prevent the encounter card. That's also an idea, because we don't want to have a defeat an ally. Okay, that's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing Falcon the best way, but we need to working on it. We've got Nick. And we got Mockingbird. Okay, if we can just get our Vibranium Microwave, that's gonna be pretty good here. And we got our Thor event now. Okay, oh yeah, the stun and Nick is gonna be good here. Okay, it is Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 2 to main because of the acceleration there, so the main goes up to 5. He's going to attack us. This should be face down. He could still this as a boost card. We're gonna take the hit to the face because we know what the boost is. It's nothing. So it's a boost of 0 if it defeats an ally plus a mana counter. It does not defeat an ally because we're just taking it. So it's gonna do 3 damage to Falcon. Brings him 5 down to 2. He gets 1 mana counter from attacking, but no extra mana counters from the metal shards there at least. So 1 mana counter main. Then he's going to deal us an encounter card, and we're going to use our arrow retcon here. Exhaust. We don't have to exhaust it. When we would be dealt an encounter card, remove a retcon card from here instead, so we don't get that encounter card. The player would be dealt. Yeah, so we remove this. No encounter card. Okay, back to our turn. Okay, so we're going to force Magneto to attack us here. And probably block. Okay, so now that's back to our turn. We can see the boost card, which is a 3 booster. Okay, okay, 3 booster means. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, so I play Bird's Eye View. Okay, let's go ahead and Helicarrier to reduce the cost, so we play by 1. Queen Carrier will generate a resource for us. This will be a resource. Oh man, I want the Vibranium Microwave. I need to thwart though. This will be a resource here. Oh man. Let me think here. What do I do? I need to clear off seized. Let me think. Okay, wait. Let's plan this out first. I think Mockingbird is a priority. Bird's Eye View. We could use. We definitely play Bird's Eye because I want to use the counter, the bird counters from our Falcon card. So we play that, and then we could play Mockingbird to get a stun. I want to take advantage of the boost there. Oh man. Okay, let me think here. I would like to flip down as well. I don't think we can do all that. Okay, let's go ahead and keep playing area card. This card talk about the encounter deck. We're just gonna thwart. So we're gonna thwart. We remove our confuse from thwarting there. Then we're gonna play Bird's Eye View. So hero action, we need to pay for it. So we're gonna remove a counter from here. Drops us down to 2 because it's a bird card here. Wait, no, it's an aerial card. Wait, this one's one to generate a energy resource for an area card. So this is area card, so it goes down to 2 counters. We have 1 resource here, and we'll use the Queen Carrier as another resource to play Bird's Eye View. So here, action thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme. We'll take 3 off the main. You may discard talk on the encounter deck to remove 1 additional threat. So we'll discard a 3 booster here, so we take off 6 threat from the main. That will just clear that off. Okay, and then talker will be faced up with Falcon's ability, which is an M-type Sentinel. Okay, that I think it's fine as an encounter card, right? So let's use aerial retcon here. We do this yourself as face encounter card, and we get a retcon counter on here, and we see the top card, which is shuffle each element. Okay, that is fine. So he's scheming for 0 if I flip down. Okay, then I want him to attack me here. So I need to clear that off. Have the Helicarrier. Exhausted. Oh, I can't Soup Kitchen here. So we hold on to this. We Helicarrier. No, we use. I can use a surveillance team here to move counter. Machine Man will thwart for extra 1. I should have used the Helicarrier instead of the Queen Carrier earlier. That's a huge misplay. I think that's fine. Okay. Machine Man is going to exhaust to thwart from here. We're going to spend 1 resource. We'll use Red Wing as a resource, so he's going to thwart for 2. So it takes 2 threat off here. He'll take a cost for damage. He gets defeated. Then we're going to do... Oh, wait. We don't know what the boost is. He's going to get a boost from right now from attacking. That's fine. I mean, it's at 10. Okay, we're going to exhaust surveillance team, remove a counter. Goes down to 2 counters here. Remove the last threat from here. Okay, so when we do that, we these cards all get discarded. Ooh, 2 global logistics there. Seize is defeated, and then Magneto will activate against the player who defeats the scheme. So he's going to attack us here. We'll block with Monica Chang. This will be his face down boost card. We know the next boost or the next card with Falcon's ability. And then, so the boost here is shuffle each Acolyte minion from this discard pile back into the counter deck. So we had to do that with a boost here for Magneto. Each Acolyte minion. So we're going to have a lot of minions to deal with, actually. Okay, so we shuffle all these guys back into the encounter deck right here, including Delgado. It's the top of the encounter deck. So let's try to get a good shuffle here. Okay. Alright, so we shuffle them in, and then he's just doing 3 damage, which will take out Monica Chang. But that's the boost that gets this card. Monica Chang is defeated, and then Magneto will add a mana count after attack, even though it's the player phase here. So we shuffle this up, and the top card will be face up with Falcon's ability, because we can see that card while in hero form during the player phase. And next turn, I'm going to Soup Kitchen and try to get out Nick Fury. Yeah. Actually, maybe Mockingbird might be better. So top card will be face up. It is a 2 booster, so he's scheming for 2 plus 2. So we're good in the main, not popping, because with a 10 threat that showed. And then we're going to flip down here to, actually, let's just play our Vibranium Microwave. We'll exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost until level 1. Nick will be a resource, so we can play Vibranium Microwave. I think the stun is more valuable right here. So we play this card as a 2 cost upgrade. We get +1 defense, and when we take any amount of damage, exhaust this card, prevent 1 damage, and deal 1 damage to an enemy. So it's anytime we would take damage, even if we're not defending. So we have that there, and then we're flipping down to Alter Ego, and our turn, let's right back up. Hold on to good old Mockingbird. Yeah, I think, oh man, Falcon's economy just feels kind of bad to me. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, this would be face down after we flip over. We're drawing back up to 6 here. We just need to get our recover up our life, and then we should be in the clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, okay, this is a really, really good. Okay, I think we get the economy up with the mansion there. All right, Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. He's schemed because we're an Article with a base of 2. This is his boost 2, so he schemes for 5 or 4. So the man goes up to 5. I mean, and then he's gonna deal us an encounter card. We're gonna trigger our aerial retcon. It's an interrupt that we can't use in Alter Ego. When a player will be dealt an encounter card, we remove it and retcon counter here instead. So we don't get an encounter card, and the only encounter card that we have to review is MTF Sentinel. It's back over to our turn. We're going to use our Soup Kitchen, actually exhaust card and exhaust Sam. We heal 3, which is our recovery stat, go back up to 5. Then the next ally or support that we play is reduced by 2. Next ally or support. Okay, so Mansion is 2 costs. This is a double resource. We're going to play the Avengers Mansion here for just 1 double there. All right, now we are fully built out with our economy. Hopefully it feels a little bit more smooth now. Let's exhaust the Mansion. We'll draw a card. Professor X. Okay. He's pretty good. Let's put everything aside a little bit. So I definitely want to get a confuse on Magneto. Maybe I go X and then blindfold here. The problem is I'm still short 1 resource unless I use Mockingbird. But then I have to toss X if I do that. Oh man, come on. Yeah, I think I toss Mockingbird. I just play blindfold X, and then if I look at the encounter deck, we can kind of control what's going on there with those mana counters. Okay, we are going to flip up here to hero form. Let's look at the top card of the encounter deck. High boost. It's a 0 boost. 0 boost is bad because now I can't. Yeah, we use this. We can discard. It doesn't do anything. Okay, let's do maybe blindfold. Get rid of it for us. Let's use a Helicarrier to reduce the cost next level 1. This would be a double resource, so we can play blindfold. When blindfold enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. We can discard 1, put the rest back in the same order. So we can see here we want to play X or another card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, oh man, these are 0. Okay, 3 boosters favoring Cortez. If I could get, oh, I'm exhausted anyways. Actually, doesn't matter. Okay, let's plan this out. We discard 1, put the rest back in the same order. This gives him another boost card. So Magneto will have double boost. Okay, let's say we play Mockingbird, and then we stun Magneto. If we do that, we just get a minion as an encounter card with Quick Strike. If I discard him, I'll get the MTF Sentinel as the encounter card instead. And then I can Fabian Cortez off the top. Yeah, if I Fabian Cortez off the top, I can kill M-type Sentinel right away. So yeah, we discard the Serpent Soldier here, and then we go for the Mockingbird play. So this goes back on top, and then we see the top card, which is M-type Sentinel. Okay, so now we're going to exhaust the Queen character to generate a wild resource. This would be 2 more for a total of 3 to play Mockingbird here. Whenever she enters play, we can stun enemy. Let's go ahead and stun Magneto, so he won't do anything with his magnetic counter shenanigans. Okay, then Mockingbird's going to swing for 1 on the M-type Sentinel. She'll take a consequential damage. Blindfold will throw for 2 from the main, drops from 5 down to 3, and then she will take a consequential damage. Okay, I feel like we are 1 damage here. I feel like we're kind of in control here. Okay, and then do I need a surveillance team? No, I don't. Alright, let's get our turn. Let's right back up. You know what Falcon would do really well with? A bunch of readies, because then we can use our basic power and heal. Because healing is a little bit rough right now with Falcon. I still need to get back up to full life. Drawing back up to 5 here. And then it is Magneto's turn. So he's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us, but he's stunned, so he does not get any mana counters. This guy's going to hit us here for 2. We're going to exhaust the Vibrating Microwave, prevent 1 of the damage. So we're going to take 1, drops it down to 4, and we deal 1 damage to him. So 2 total damage on him. Then we get down an encounter card, which is this M-type Sentinel right here with guard. Okay, and then backward to our turn. Player face, we see this card face up, which is Fabian Cortez here, the 3 booster. Let's mention and draw a card. Let's go ahead and have Falcon swing for 2 on M-type Sentinel. Use our Battlefield Awareness. This card top card in the counter deck. It's a 3 booster, so we get +3 attack. We're swinging for 5. Takes out the M-type Sentinel. When he's defeated, give Magneto a tough. We still dealt no damage to him this whole game. Top card be face up, which is now Delgado. Okay. Then, kind of want to go logistics into Gambit. This is Aerial. We have Bird's Eye View as well. So, I mean, definitely we're playing Gambit here. I play Gambit. We could also Bird's Eye View. That would clear off the main. With 3 cards left here, we're going to be getting an encounter card, which is probably, we don't want Delgado. Why don't we Global Logistics first? We're going to play Global Logistics. Action exhaust shoe card you control. Let's exhaust Surveillance. This is our first Global Logistics game. Look at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck or the player deck. We'll do the top 4 cards of the encounter deck here. And we can, and no 3 boosters. We can discard any number of them and put them on top or bottom of the deck in any order. So, these are bad activations. What is this? Surge, shuffle each serpent minion from the encounter deck. Oh man, these are all bad encounter cards. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Delgado's actually going to be it though. Okay, I think what I'm going to do here is discard all these guys. Okay, we will discard these 3 cards because we have a bunch of Acolytes left in encounter deck, so I don't want to get Delgado out. Actually, we want 2 boosters, right? So we'll do this to get rid of this. Gambit will peek here, and we'll see what's going on. Yeah, okay. So we're going to discard this card and put these 3 cards in this order that we can rearrange for the Global Logistics. So Gambit takes a... No, we're going to discard this card from our Aerial Thwart, and then Gambit will peek 1 more time, and hopefully we can get 3 booster for Gambit. I don't think we'll be able to get it though. All right, that's a Global Logistics. Top card be face up. Sorry, so it's gonna be that. All right, let's do a Bird's Eye View here. So we can, actually we just play it out this way. So we'll exhaust a helicarrier to reduce the cost next level 1. There's a resource to play Bird's Eye View. Remove 3 there from a scheme. Actually, wait. Sorry, there's no point in doing that. I want Blindfold back into the shuffle. Man, yeah. Okay. Blindfold's gonna throw for 2. Clear that. She'll take a consequent damage. She gets defeated here. So yeah, she's gone. Back in the shuffle. Mockingbird won't go back though, unfortunately. Let's do Helicarrier. Reduce the cost next level play by 1, so we can play Draw Their Fire. It's an error card. After the villain phase begins, we can discard this card when we don't exhaust to defend. So we just play this card for 1 cost. It's an error card, and after we play an error card, we can ensure that for the first time this game, Eagle Eye. After you play error card, this card top on the counter. Let's get rid of this. Alright, so now this is face up, which is Delgado. Now we're just gonna play Gambit here. So we'll do, I don't need to hold on to anything, right? Up in a way could be really cool. Let's hold on to it. Yeah, we'll do Queen Carry to generate wild resource. This would be 2 more for total 3, so we can play Gambit. When Gambit enters play, look at the top 3 cards in the counter deck. So we know these 2, but this one we don't know. 3 booster? 2 booster. We can tuck 1 underneath them so that only the boost is available. So let's do Amelia Vault. So it's a 2 booster here for Amelia Vault. So we'll get Delgado. This would be the boost. Okay, that's fine. So we'll put it back like that. And then Gambit has 2 threats to attack equal to the boost icons of the cards beneath him. So he's going to swing for 2. Mockingbird swings for 1 for 3 damage. Takes out the M-Type Sentinel right here. Wins if he give Magneto a tough. We still have never dealt damage to him. Both Gambit and Mockingbird take consequent damage. Alright, guys. There we go. We are set here. Yeah, okay. That's going to turn us right back up. And then we are going to draw back up to 5. We deck out. Oh man, that is terrible to see there. We get that Delgado as our encounter card. Shuffle up here. Okay, I think we are finally caught up to Magneto in the control category. So maybe we can actually make a push here and do 1 damage to him. I mean, he hasn't decked out yet, so that's pretty good. I think we've been going so slow because of the scrying. Yeah, I just feel like our board impact isn't that good. 1 more card here. What's a basic card? It's not. Okay, it is Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us here, so he gets dealt a boost card. We're gonna, let me see, did we just defend here? I feel it's just not worth it for us to defend. Okay, let's defend with Mockingbird here. Alright, so this is a boost card. He gets dealt the boost. He is going to attack Mockingbird. So 3 plus 2 is 5 damage. Defeats Mockingbird. Okay. Whenever that happens, he adds a mana counter because he just attacked. Remove all 3 counters now. And we mill from the counter until we get a magnetic card. Oh man, exhaust each upgrade support and control. Puts a mana counter in main scheme. Alright, that we gotta stop that from happening. Dang, I wish I saw that card with Falcon. Okay. Then Magneto is going to deal us an encounter card for a total of 2. First one is Delgado. Please don't be another Acolyte. Wrap the metal attached to your identity. We cannot thwart, attack, defend, or recover. As an action, we exhaust your identity and spend a physical resource. Does this have to? No, it's not for response. Okay. Exhaust your identity and spend a physical resource to discard this card. Okay, so we just have to do that. And we don't have any resources anymore. No attack event. Okay. Okay, so Talker will be face up with Falcon's ability. We got a 2 booster here. What are we doing here, guys? Do I just flip down? Yeah. If I take Uniscale as an encounter card. Okay, we need a physical, so we're going to exhaust Falcon. Action here, spend a fixed resource, declare the wild to be physical to discard the wrapped in metal. So we are no longer wrapped in metal. Magneto will hit with the 2 booster. Can I, if I play Red Wing, I can return him back and play him again. I think we do that. We'll do 2 resources here. Oh, that card's good too. Do I just play Talent? No, okay, we'll do 2 resources here so we can play Red Wing. Okay. Red Wing is going to, oh man. Okay, he's gonna use his ability here. We can exhaust Red Wing and return him to our hand. Then his card talk on the counter deck. And then we can do X damage to an enemy or remove X from a scheme, which is equal to the boost icon. So it's going to do 2 damage to Delgado, avoid the retaliate because it's not damage from attack. So we got 2 damage on him. This card will be face up with Falcon's ability. Okay, so if it defeats an ally. So I probably just take that hit to the face. Right, no boost icons on his next attack. He'll get a mana counter. Gambit's going to thwart for 2 from here, taking a consequential damage. And then do I play Rowan back down? wait. Yeah, we're gonna play red wing back down. This card does not need to. It can, even if it's exhausted, we can still use a resource. So let's generate a resource for an area card. Red wing's aerial. No resource here to play red wing back down. And we're gonna have a red wing. Let's store for 1 from the main. Clear it off. He'll take a consequential damage. That's gonna enter turn. Let's right back up. Okay. And then this will go back down. And we're gonna draw back up to a hand size of 5 in hero form. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, we have a good hand there. Okay, it's Magneto's turn. So it says here, when a villain phase begins, we can discard this card. We don't exhaust to defend to the end of phase. So now we can just defend everything without exhausting. Okay, Magneto is going to add 1 threat to the main. He's going to attack us. We're going to defend, and we're not exhausting. This will be his boost. No boost icon, so and does not feed ally, so don't get a mana icon. So it does 3 damage. We defend it without exhausting. Then after he attacks, he places a mana icon in the main scheme, so we took no damage from there. Okay, then this guy's gonna hit us for 2. We're going to exhaust, defend it as well, take no damage. Then we get without 1 face down counter card, which is an assault. Magneto's gonna attack us again. This would be his face down boost card, and then he decks out, so he gets a permanent leverage to the main scheme. And wait, the assault is actually currently resolving, so we don't get it back into the counter deck, right? Because right now the villain attacks you is resolving, so we get dealt the boost and then he decks out. So we shuffle here without shuffling the assault back in. So that's the first deck pass, and we are just kind of catching up, I think, guys. I think this would be the first time we do damage to him this upcoming turn right here. But we gotta take care of Delgado first. The good thing is that draw other fire really worked out this turn because we defended 3 times here, right? Okay, so the assault is resolving. Magneto is attacking us. This is his face down boost card. We're defending with our exhaustion. We have 3 defense with the Vibranium Microwaves +1. The boost is 3, so he's still going to do 3 damage over to us, but we can exhaust the Vibranium Microwave to prevent 1 of it, so it's only going to do 2 damage because we're defending for 3. It's down 2, and we also ping a damage off. Do I want to do it on Delgado or just knock out the tough? Let's see, Gambit's doing 2. I think we're just going to knock out the tough for Magneto, so we can ping a damage on enemy, knocking off the tough here. Alright, back to our turn. Player phase. This will be face up. High boost. Okay, we got a seize. Okay. Alright, that is really good. So we could take out Delgado in 1 swoop. I kind of want to know what the boost is. This card. Give him a face down boost card. Man, the problem is I don't know what the boost is. If I use Falcon, take out Delgado. If I use Falcon to swing down on Delgado, I can see the next card. We could always machine. Okay, let's Avenge Machine draw a card. Logistics. That will help. Okay, why don't we swing here for 2 on Magneto because he doesn't have guards. We're hitting Magneto here. First damage to Magneto, we use our ability, Battlefield Awareness. This card, top card. It's a 3 booster, so we get +3 for attack. We're going to swing, basic attack for 5. Brings Magneto from 20 down to 15. All right. Big hit there. Top card be face up, which is Electric Shock. Okay. We're going to take that as the encounter card, I think, right, guys? Yeah, let's aerial retcon here. We'll deal to yourself as a face down counter card, and we get a retcon counter on there because Electric Shock's not that big of a deal. Okay, then top card will be face up with our ability, which is this thing. It's a 1 booster. Okay. So I feel like here I want to play Nick Fury Sr. Him and Gambit can take out Delgado. Yeah, we'll exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost next card play by 1. This would be 3 resources, so we can play Nick Fury Sr. Whenever he enters play, choose 1. We're going to pick the one and draw 2. And he'll be ready to. Okay, Nick Fury Sr. is going to swing for 2 on Delgado. He'll take a retaliate and a consequential damage, and then Gambit will also swing for 2. So 2 damage here, 4 damage on Delgado defeats him, and a Gambit is going to get defeated here, taking consequential damage. So this boost card will go in the discard pile. Delgado says when defeated this card, each stun and confused from the villain, give him a face down boost. So Magneto gets this as a boost here, just a 1 booster. This card be face up. We got the 4 there, right? If I can get Gambit out, oh man, we can't do anything with the 4. Okay, all right. At least we know the magnetic counter with global logistics. Okay, I think what we do here is X and global logistics. But the thing is, there's no threat to remove, which is kind of an issue. I have Quinn Carrier. So let's exhaust Quinn Carrier to generate a wild resource. 2 more for total 3. Play Professor X. When I display choose one, we pick the one to confuse the villain. And an X will be readied up. Hit with Thor for 3, clear off the main. Take a consequential damage. Play Global Logistics, exhaust the sheet card you control, exhausting the surveillance team. Look at the top 4 cards in the encounter deck. We put them in order that we want. So let's put this down here. And then Magneto gets a boost here. He's going to get another boost, and he'll give us an encounter card. So, oh wait, he's going to attack us. He'll get a boost. It'll be Uniskill. Then he's going to he's going to mill until we get a magnetic card, which will be Metal Shards. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Oh, we have X and Nick Fear to block. That's fine. 1 damage to each character you control. So then we want to use Redwing's ability in here. I think we should use him to do 4 damage. So actually, we Magnetic Mayhem right now for Redwing. And then get him back to our hand so he doesn't take the damage from Metal Shards. Magneto will get this boost here. Actually, we could just get the double encounter card and deal with the minion. Yeah, so we do it in this order. Okay, alright, that's fine. So top card we face up. We're going to have Redwing use his ability, exhaust him, return back to our hand, come back Redwing. Then discard top card on the encounter deck and choose either to do damage or thwart. We're going to choose to do 4 damage to Magneto with the 4 boost icons of the Magnetic Mayhem. So I'll bring it from 15 down to 11. Okay, then we're going to end our turn. So let's ready back up all of our cards. And we just need to control Magneto for the rest of this game. I think we have the economy and stuff to do that. Alright, so we're drawing back up to 5. Okay, and then Magneto's turn, he's going to add 2 to main because of the acceleration. He's going to attack us, he gets dealt a boost card. We're going to block this with Professor X. I'm hitting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, takes out Professor X. And then he's going to add a mana counter. When there are 3, we discard all 3 counters, and then we mill from the counter deck until we get a mana card. We got it right away. Do 1 damage to each character you control. So Nick Fury Sr. takes the damage, he's defeated. And we also place a mana counter main scheme. But we also deal damage here to Falcon. But we can exhaust the Vibranium Microwave to prevent 1 of the damage, put it on Magneto, drop it down to 10. So we took no damage there. Okay, that resolves this 1 mana counter. Then Magneto's going to deal with an encounter card for a total of 2. And we're not going to retcon this. We'll do that in a future turn. Okay. And then we review the encounter cards. We know this is a minion. We know this is Electric Shock. Oh, it's going to do 1 damage. Dang it. Do I want the minion? That's fine. Okay. So we get Electric Shock here. In hero form, you are stunned. Take 1 damage for each mana counter main scheme. There's 1. So we take a damage and then we also get stunned. So that was pretty bad. And then we got Uniskill as a minion with toughness. When she's defeated, we give Magneto with tough. If he already has a tough, we use 4. She has toughness. Backwards to turn, we're going to exhaust the mansion. Draw a card. Our cards face up. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of that thing. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Man, we need to discard that card. Let's go logistics here. We're gonna play Go Logistics. Exhaust sheet card you control, surveillance team, top 4 cards in encounter deck. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna flip down to Arch Ego, so I think we want this as an encounter card. Manu is scheming. 1 booster is fine. Electric Magnetic Blast. Let's discard that one. And then Wiccan can knock off Tough and Thwart. So I think this is the order. Yeah, so we're going to put this back in this order, and this card will be face up. Wait, Manu is confused. So this order here, let's do it like this. Okay, so this card will be face up for Wiccan. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, we'll put it in that order. That resolves the Global Logistics. Okay, we are going to recover. This is a here interrupt. I think I do recover. Yeah, okay, let's flip down to Arch Eagle. So now this card will go back to being face down. Okay, then we are going to use our soup, exhaust identity, we heal 3, go up to 4, and then the next ally support is reduced by 2 cost. So let's play Wiccan here for 2. Wiccan is going to exhaust the door for 1 from the main, drop it down. He'll discard top card here, which is 1 boost, so it's going to do 1 damage to enemy. Let's knock out the tough from Eunice Gion. Wiccan will take a consequence damage. Okay. Then let's go ahead and use Helicarrier to reduce the cost and calculate by 1. Queen Carrier will be a resource to play Red Wing. And then I think we just use a double here and play Machine Man, just get our allies back out. Okay, and then what else we gotta do? We know the encounter card's an obligation, which we can just burn resource to get rid of. Yeah, so we'll hold on to this, and I think we just end our turn here. Yeah, we'll take care of Eunice Gion next turn. Red Wing could swing for 1. Yeah, we're stunned. Okay, you know what? Red Wing's gonna swing for 1 on Eunice Gion. 1 damage. And Red Wing takes a consequential damage. And then Machine Man is going to swing for 1. We'll spend a resource here, so we can swing for 2. So 2 more damage on Eunice Gion, and the Machine Man will take a consequential damage. Alright, that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. Alright. Alright, we just gotta heal 1 more time next turn, and then we can slowly get Magneto down. Birds of prey. Okay, we're gonna deck out soon. Magneto's turn, he's gonna add 2 to main, goes up to 3. He's gonna scheme because we're in Alter Ego, but he's confused. Eunice Gion is gonna scheme for 2. So main goes up to 5 here, which is fine. We get an encounter card, which is our obligation. Comes in with 3 emergency counters, and as an alter action, we can spend a resource of any type to remove 1 emergency counter from there, but only as an alter ego action. Okay, so it's back over to our turn. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Don't need build support here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3 resources for the alter ego action and get rid of all 3 of the counters. So this is a victory keyword, so it gets removed from the game after we get rid of that. So we are in alter ego, we're able to do that. So now this thing is gone. Alright, then let's soup kitchen here. Exhaust sand. We heal 3, go from 4 to 7. I think we should be good on life now. Then the next ally or support that we play is reduced by 2 as well. Okay. So next ally that we play this phase, even if we flip up to hero form. Okay, that's gonna be pretty useful. So I definitely want to play blindfold. Let's go ahead and let's mansion draw a card. Let's go ahead and flip up to hero form. So now we're up in hero form. We can see the top card of the encounter deck. Ooh, it's a 1 booster. I'm going to play an aerial card here. So let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost. Next, I want to play this aerial card right here. Basically, it's an upgrade whenever another friendly character has been dealt damage. We discard it to prevent all damage. But after we play an aerial card, we can trigger our Eagle-Eyed. So we can discard top card of the encounter deck. So let's get rid of this thing. Next card is going to be another 1 booster. Okay. Okay, it's not what I want. That's fine, I guess. Okay, Wiccan is going to door for 1 from the main, drops from 5 down to 4. He will discard top card as 1 boost, deals 1 damage to enemy, defeats Eunice Gion, he'll take a consequent damage. When Eunice Gion is defeated, we give the villain a tough stats card. Top card is face up, which is, okay, so another like no booster basically. Okay, so the next ally we play is still reduced by 2, so blindfold is only going to be 1 cost here. Think about playing her like this. And then we can global logistics. Do I just exhaust Red Wing here? Yeah, we'll just do it. Any more? Okay, yeah, we're gonna exhaust Red Wing. Return back to our hand, and then we can discard a top card of the encounter deck, which is M-Type Sentinel. This will also be for stars. So since it's 1 star, it's gonna do 1 damage and knock out the tougher Magneto. Top card's face up, just metal shards. Okay. Then blindfold is only 2 cost here. So we're gonna play, or 1 cost here. So let's play her down. What am I using? I'm gonna use the Bird's Eye View here as a resource to play blindfold. When she enters play, top 5 cards of the encounter deck. I get some high boosters. We can't change the order here, but we can discard 1. So if I discard this, we could, can I do anything with exhaustion? I could Birds of a Prey. Yeah, I think we play it to do damage to Magneto. We'll do 2 more, and then he'll get the advance as the encounter card, actually. Uh, Dang it. Let me think here. If we get an advance as an encounter card, he'll scheme. This will be the boost. He'll scheme for 2. I think that's fine. We just let him scheme for 2. Yeah, he's not going to pop it. Okay, so we're going to discard the metal shards here. This all goes back on top in the same order. We're going to use 2 resources here to play Birds of a Prey. Here, action attack, do 4 damage to enemy. You may discard top on the counter deck right here to do 2 more damage because it's 2 boost icons. So 6 damage on Magneto. Man, this game is slow. We bring it down to 4 life, playing our attack event. And this card will be face up, which is the advance, which we'll get as an encounter card, unfortunately. So we're decking out. Blindfold will throw for 2 from the main. Should take consequent damage. Let me think here. This will go up by 1, 2, 3. It was scheme for 2. If it gets a 2 booster, it goes up to 9. Wait, 5 plus. Yeah, I think I just have Machine Man Thor. Yeah, Machine Man just gonna Thor for 1. He'll take consequent damage. Alright, that's gonna. Oh crap, we're stunned. Dang it, guys. I messed that up. Okay, never mind. So when we play Birds of a Prey, the whole effect is canceled, so we can't discard the exhaustion. We already know the encounter deck anyways because we looked at our blindfold. So basically, it just removed the stun. That's fine. Alright, we just removed the stun there. Alright, and then that's still there. So I'll be the boost. No, that'll be the encounter card? Man, okay, after you play an error card, not after you resolve it. So we just played an error card. You may discard talk on the encounter. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, wait, I could error retcon here, actually. So I don't get the exhaustion as an encounter card. It will be his boost, and we'll get that advance as an encounter card. I think that's fine. Yeah, never mind. Okay, we'll just keep it that way. End of our turn. Ready, back up. Draw back up to 5. Okay, we're going to deck out here. When we would be dealt an encounter card, we can remove a reckon counter from here instead, so we don't get that encounter card from decking out. All right, we're shuffle our discard pile back into deck, and we avoid that encounter card. And I did not do 6 damage to Magneto, actually, so let's put him back up to 10 life, which stinks. So we are just not doing any damage at all. Oh man, this is a tough, slow game here. All right, so 2 more back up to 5. Okay, I like the Nick Fury play here. Magneto's turn, adding 2 to the main. He's gonna attack us. This will be his boost card. We're gonna block with blindfold. 3 plus 2, 5 damage. Takes blindfold out. He adds a mana counter after he attacks. We could dealt 1 face on a counter card, which is an advance, so he's gonna scheme with a base of 2. Gets a boost here of 2, so he schemes for 4. Man goes from 3 up to 7, but it pops at 10 thanks to the under surveillance. He doesn't add a mana counter for attack, and back to our turn, we flip this card face up, which is the magnetic bubble. Okay, back over to our turn, we mansion to draw a card. Do you want the magnetic bubble as a counter card? No, we don't. We're going to use 4 resources here when paying for basic card because power in all of us. So we can play Nick Fury. When Nick enters play, we'll pick the one to draw 3. I kind of want to just do damage, but let's just draw 3. Okay, should have just done damage. We are going to use the helicarrier to reduce the cost next level by 1. This would be a resource, so we can play Birds of Prey. So do 4 damage to enemy. You may discard top card in the counter deck, so 2 boosters to do 2 more damage, so it's going to do 6 to Magneto. That'll bring from 10 down to 4. Okay, top card be face up, and it's Magneto's helmet, so that's fine. We keep that there. Okay, so Birds of a Prey is gone here. So we resolved it. We're not going to discard with our Eagle Eye ability. So I could swing for 5 here. We'll get dealt an encounter card. Or Magneto decking out though. I have no more scrying is the problem. Then we just do it. That's fine. Let's go ahead and swing for 2 on Magneto. And then we're going, actually, okay, let's store it for 2 for the main. And we'll exhaust the battlefield awareness to discard this. We get +3, so we're throwing for 5. Drops the main back down to 2. And then top card will be face up here, which is the Serpent Soldier. Okay. Magneto's gonna start milling counter cards. Unless I play Mockingbird, but then Nick isn't really doing anything here. Do I want this minion as an encounter card? Yeah, he's a quick striking minion. I mean, I could. I just have Nick block the minion attack and we play Mockingbird, I think. Okay, let's do Area Retcon. We deal this to ourselves in the counter card, and then we get a counter here. This next card will be face up. So we got M-type Sentinel. Okay, and then what is the next play here? Let's do Machine Man is going to swing at Magneto. We'll spend 1 resource, so he swings for 2. Actually, wait, let's use the Queen Carry here as a resource. So he swings for 2. That'll bring Magneto down to 2 life. Machine Man takes the consequent damage. He gets defeated here. Okay, so he's gone. Then we're going to use 3 resources here to play Mockingbird. When she enters play, we can stun enemy. Let's stun Magneto. And it should be right up. Nick Fury is going to swing for 2. That'll bring Magneto from 2 down 0. And we have finally flipped him over to his third and final stage here. Okay, he has 22 life. Steady, but he lost steady with the physical strain. He has toughness. His one review is to deal each player an encounter card. The thing is, I kind of just want to take... No, I don't want to take that encounter card, I think. He won't get a boost. He won't deal with an encounter card. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we're going to use our Area Retcon here to remove this so we don't get dealt that encounter card. Yeah. We can do it even if it's exhausted. That's fine. And then Nick will take consequent damage for flipping him. Mockingbird's going to swing for 1, knock off the tough. She'll take a consequent damage. That ends our turn. Let's right back up. Alright, let's draw back up to 5. Hopefully we can end it in this deck pass. Oh, crap. We're going to discard this card. I forgot I had that next to me. So we'll discard and drop back up to 5. It doesn't matter. Okay, Magneto's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. Goes up to 4. He's going to attack, but he's stunned, so that won't go through. Then, oh man, he's going to deal with an encounter card. Never mind. So yeah, he's going to deal with an encounter card. He doesn't get a mana counter. We got this minion here with Quick Strike. We're going to defend with Nick Fury. He will take the 2 damage and gets defeated. And then we have another encounter card here, which is the Sentinel. So we would have gotten 3. Yeah, I messed that up. Okay, so when he's defeated, we give Magneto a tough enhanced guard, so we got to defeat him. Back to the player face, top card face up, Electric Shock, Exhaust Mansion, draw a card. I mean, I wish I had Machine Man here. I think I do Nick Fury Sr. Look, it's a tough, like, there's no damage option. 4 resources here for a basic card because Power Novice. Play Nick Fury Sr. When I just play choose one, pick the one I draw 2. Okay, and he'll be ready up. Okay, so we're gonna global logistics here. Global logistics, exhaust shoe card you control, exhausting surveillance team. Top 4 cards in encounter deck. We need some high boosters here, guys. Okay, Under Fire is great. So we put Under Fire on top. We're gonna take out the M-type Sentinel 1 swoop. He'll get Magneto tough. We take damage to the minion. What's gonna happen here? He's gonna get 3 mana counters, so we want to control what it is. Electric Shock will stun us. It's better than this thing. Yeah, so we just take the Electric Shock. We're gonna take a stun, which will slow us down a little bit. But hopefully we do enough damage this turn. Okay, so Electric Shock's gotta be some order down here. Actually, okay, let's check. If there's an Electromagnetic Blast in here, we won't be getting another one. Then I don't care what magnetic card we're getting. It's only the Electromagnetic Blast. Okay, there's no more. So actually, what we're going to do is we'll take a risk out the magnetic card. Actually, no, we can't, right? Because if we get like a Wrapped in Metal, I mean, Seized is gone. Metal Shards is actually the best one. It's either, it could also be his armor. I think his armor's fine. Okay, you know what? We're going to take a risk here. I feel like there's more magnetic cards that are favorable than ones that are not favorable. Because I want more damage from Wiccan as well. So we're going to do this, and we'll do this. And then we'll discard the Electromagnetic Blast. Let's discard the Anti-Sentinel as well. He's just really annoying. So we have these two cards here on top of the encounter deck. And we have Personal Face Up, which is under fire. Okay, so it's still our turn here. With Global Logistics. We're going to swing for 2 on Anti-Sentinel. Use our Battlefield Awareness, discard this card. It does +3 damage. So 5 damage takes out the M-Type Sentinel. And when he's defeated, give Magneto a tough stats card. This card will be face up. So it's a 2 booster here. Mockingbird's going to swing for 1, knock out the tough from Magneto. She'll take a consequent damage. Wiccan's going to throw for 1 from the main, draw down 3. He'll discard a top card here, which is 2. So deals 2 more damage to Magneto, brings from 20 down to, or 22 down to 20. And this card will be face up, which is Shadow of the Past. Wiccan will take consequential damage, he gets defeated. Then we're gonna Birds of a Prey here. With Helicarrier to reduce the cost, next card play by 1. When carrier generate a resource to play Birds of Prey. Do 4 damage to enemy to Magneto, discard top card, 2 more damage for 2 boost icons, so 6 damage to Magneto, brings it from 20 down to 14. And then, yeah, that's it with that. Top card we face up. Ooh, there's a Magneto's armor. Dang it, I wish I got 3 booster. We could draw a bunch of cards. I want to do that. Do I have my oh, I have this thing, so maybe I actually want to do that. Okay, let's because then am I gonna deck out though? If I draw 5 and I draw 3 more, I actually won't deck out because I can swap the armor. Do I have Birds of Prey? How many copies of that attack event do I have? I don't know if I have any more. If I don't have, I won't be able to do damage. That's fine. So we are going to wait, what is this? But that's on the wrong thing. Okay, we can actually force that as an encounter card. Okay, we don't need to do that. Let's do this and this, and then I need another resource for this though. So either way, oh wait, no, I don't. This would be a resource so we can play our Draw the Fire here. So it gets upgrade back in play. When events begins, we can discard this card to not exhaust to defend. All right, I think that's gonna end our turn. Oh, Nick Fury Sr. will swing for 2 on Magneto. That'll bring from 14 down to 12. We'll take a consequent damage. We're so close, guys. All right, let's ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5. Actually, wait, I won't be stunned, right? I think I'm okay. Yeah, we can just make one big attack. And this will raise us up. Okay, all right. I think we have to kill here, finally. Okay, Magneto returns the attitude of man. This goes from 3 up to 5 threat. He is going to attack us, or sorry, when Venom begins, we're going to discard this card. So now we don't have to exhaust to defend to the end of the phase. Magneto attacks us here. So we're going to defend the attack without exhausting. This would be his boost. We're going to play up, and away. After the attacking enemy is given a face down boost card like this one, we can look at the card and the top card of the encounter deck. You may swap those cards. Let's swap them. Yeah, it's fine. We don't want to draw 3. We just want the mana count to be this. So we swap the cards. Then draw 1 card for each printed icon on the current card's boost area, which is just 1. So we draw 1 card here. Okay, so we drew the 1 card. So he's hitting for 3 plus 1, 4 damage. We're defending for 3 with a +1 with our Vibrating Microwave. So we're going to take 1 damage. We're going to exhaust the microwave here to do 1 damage back to Magneto. That'll bring him down to 11. Okay, then after Magneto attacks, he places a mana counter. There's 3. We discard all 3 counters. Mill from the counter until we get a mana card. We got on right away. Magneto's armor attached to him. He gets +1 attack, cannot be stunned. That will resolve the mana counters. This guy's gonna hit us here for 2. We're defend for 3. We don't take any damage. Then we could dealt 1 face down counter card, which is I don't have any more retcon counters. Oh man, Master Man is gonna take the topmost mana card from the encounter discard pile, give it to Magneto as a face down boost card, and this will be his regular boost. And the top magnetic card is gonna be Electric Shock as another boost. We're gonna block this with Nick Fury Sr. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage here with the Master Manism attacking Nick Fury Sr. He will get defeated, and then Magneto will add a mana counter after attacking there. All right, and it's back over to our turn. So top card be face up. We need a high booster, and we got one there with Fabian Cortez. Okay, So let's go ahead and swing for 2 on Magneto. This means no have guard, we can ignore him. And we're going to exhaust our battlefield awareness. This card's the top card here, so we get +3. We're swinging here for 5. Our Magneto from 11 down to 6. Top cards face up with our hero ability. Ooh, a 0 booster. Okay, it's not good for Gambit. Do I need Gambit to win? We're gonna Avengers Mansion, draw a card. We're gonna play Global Logistics, exhaust a shoe card you control. This should all be right up. No, just this should be right up. So we're gonna exhaust, and yeah, this should be right up. We're gonna exhaust the Surveillance and the shoe card. Top 4 cards in the encounter deck. Come on, give me a high boost here. High boost. All right, they're all low boosts. We'll discard all these cards here. So top card we face up, which is still a no booster. Dang it. Okay, after you resolve Eagle Eyed, we discard talent line for each icon. Alright guys, we don't have to kill actually. um yeah. Yeah, we're short. We just don't have any damage at all. Promise I don't want to deck out. Um let's aerial retcon. We'll deal this to yourself as an encounter card. We put a counter on here, and then we can see the next card. Come on, high boost. 0 boost again. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, I mean, Gambit can look at 2 more cards, so we just take the risk here, right? Helicarrot to reduce the cost next to level 1. Queen Carrot is a resource. This will be another resource here, so we can play Gambit. When you enter play, look at the top 3 cards in the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3. Tuck 1 underneath him, we'll take the Master Magnetism. So it's a 2 booster, so he has 2 thwart, 2 attack. These cards go back on top in the same order. Okay, Magneto's at 6 life. Am I decking out? 3 plus 3 cards in hand. I can avoid a deck out here and then try to win next turn. So Gambit's gonna be readied up. Okay, let me think here. Gambit is going to swing for 2 on Magneto. That'll bring from 6 down to 4. Gambit will take a consequential damage. If I play Ironheart, she does 1 damage. Mockingbird can do 1 damage. We bring it down to 2 life. This can do 1 damage. It's not enough though. We need to use Eagle Eye. Did I play an aerial card? I didn't have like an aerial attack. Yeah, so this would have worked if I had an aerial card. Okay, so we're gonna end our turn here, I think. Yeah, let's ready back up. That didn't feel too good. We're gonna hold on to our hand here, draw back up to 5. I don't want to deck out again and give Magneto another big boost. Okay, we draw back up to 5. We're ready to back up all of our cards. Okay, guys, I lied. We didn't have the kill, but maybe we can do it this time. So it is Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main. Goes up to 7 out of 10. He is going to attack us. This would be his face down boost card here. We are going to. Do I just block with Mockingbird? Yeah, we're just gonna. I think we have to kill. We're blocked with Mockingbird. It's hit with a base of 4. The boost effect here is to shuffle each acolyte minion from the discard pile back into the encounter deck. So we gotta do that real quick. Fabian Cortez, Uniskion, Delgado, Milival, Senyaka. Okay, so we shuffle all these 4 minions here. I mean, these guys actually have high boosts, so that's actually not bad. So we'll shuffle them back in the counter deck, and then there's no extra damage from the acolytes as a boost card. So Magneto will just do the 4 damage here on Mockingbird. And after he attacks, he's going to add. Wait, this is the encounter. This is the discard pile. Okay, and then after he attacks, he adds a mana counter to the main. He goes to the 2. Mockingbird is defeated here. Okay. This guy is going to hit us for 2. We're going to take it, but exhaust the microwave to prevent 1 of the damage. So we only take 1. And then we can ping a damage on Magneto. So he's down to 3 life. Alright. Then he's going to deal with an encounter card. When that happens, we're going to remove a retcon counter for air retcon and prevent that encounter card. Okay, so now we just reveal all the encounters we have. We just won. Serpent Soldier with Quick Strike is going to hit us here for 2. We're just going to take it. Draw from 6 down to 4. They do not have guard. Okay, so back over to our turn here. And we're not even going to deck out. Let's just go ahead and top card we face up, which is a 2 booster. We're going to play Global Logistics actually. Let's exhaust Surveillance Team. Top 4 cards here. And then we can put anyone in order. We're going to put this on top, and this will be in this order here. So right there, right Then here we go, guys. This is the big thing. This is our big push here. Falcon is going. Actually, Gambit's gonna swing for 2 on Magneto. That'll bring from 3 down to 1. Then Gambit takes the consequential damage. Falcon's going to exhaust and swing at a Magneto for 2. We'll exhaust the battlefield awareness. His card top card then counter deck, which is 3 boost icons. This will be face up. So we're swinging here for 5 on Magneto, and that will bring him from 1 down to 0. And then we're able to get it there, guys. Alright, that was a super duper tough game. Falcon is, I think he's not my cup of tea. I think yeah, I don't know, guys. Alright, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Definitely look forward to some more Winter Soldier games here. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys all in the next video.